So today I wanted to talk about payments. So as a notary public, we need to accept money in various ways. And of course, there's a lot of people that say, okay, I'm going to just take cash. Or there's other people like, I'm going to do Venmo or Zelle or Cash App or one of these, PayPal, whatever it is, all these different types of payment. And credit card is another one. Of course, there's thousands out there. If you look hard enough, you can find a lot of different ways to get paid. So what I have chosen, and I've done, so I used to do everything. I used to take check until I got burned by a lady. She closed her account, and so I lost $50. But besides that, so I scaled that back. So I got rid of checks, and then I took Zelle at one point, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do Zelle because it's tied to my personal account. And then I'm doing Venmo, so I do Venmo. I took Cash App, and then that kind of fizzled out. People don't ask me about that, so I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. But one of the things that I've always taken is credit card. And in the notary space, a lot of people go with Square, and Square is a great option to take credit card. There's there's no monthly cost for credit card, and if you don't do a lot of payments, or you don't take a lot of credit card payments, that is a perfect option for you to get into credit card, or have that option to take credit card. And I don't know what the rate is. I think it's like 2.9% or something is what you pay, plus 35 cents or whatever the fee is. I don't know what the fee is, but you can look into that. So that is an option. The reason why I'm bringing this up today is because I had a colleague that I had to pay her some money, and she sent me an invoice using a product that I use, which is Swipe Simple. And that is it's an app that you put on your phone, or you could use it on your computer as well, and you can take payments. And one of the reasons I'm using this product is because I linked up with a credit card processor that said, hey, you can use this product. I'm like, okay, great. And so I got it, and here it is. So this is what I carry around. This is the device to swipe, tap, or insert the credit card. So it's just a small thing. I have a lanyard so I can hang it around my neck. So this is for in-person credit card payments. So I got this. It's hooked up to my phone. And then another thing that I added onto it, because I'm from the point of sale space, so I know all the fun bells and whistles that you can add on to when you do point of sale. And I got a printer. So this is a Bluetooth printer, so I can actually give receipts out. And the reason why I did that is because with Square and this one, you can always email somebody a receipt, but I just don't want to take the time to get their email right or have them type in an email, because it takes time. I'd rather just print out a receipt and go, here you go. So that's one of the reasons I have a printer and don't use the email receipt feature. So that is my experience. And another good thing about this particular Swipe Simple, it's how you set it up. So I don't know if my colleague there has it set up the same way as I do, but I charge the customer gets charged the fees. So I don't pay the credit card fees. I have to pay a monthly fee to have the service, which is $25. That's the fee that the guy charges normally, and $25 to take credit cards, and then all the fees go on top of every charge that I do. And of course, I do a lot of credit card transactions, not only for notary, but primarily for fingerprinting. So everybody, when the price point gets up there, people are like, yeah, can I use card? Okay, yeah, no problem. It's going to be, a couple dollars more. And they're like, okay, yeah, no big deal. Okay, so they'll pay it. So what I like, well, let me back up just a little bit. So I add the fee on there, but as a notary, I only can charge $15 per notarized signature. So if they come to me and they're saying, hey, I need to use card for one signature, I actually have to charge them $14.49 or whatever the thing is, so that when it adds on, it's going to be $15. So just be aware of that as a notary. Obviously there's other fees and whatever you can add on there if you're doing mobile. But what I do is, even if I'm mobile, I still charge them the backed off fee. So on the receipt, it won't be over $15, so that there won't be any. I won't end up in them mailing the Secretary of State complaining I overcharged them. So there can't be any dispute about that. So the notary fees are always $15, or they always come up to $15, and then anything else that they get charged, travel or whatever, they'll get just tacked on for that, to make up the credit card fee. So hopefully that's helpful. If you have interest in this, and I'm particularly making this video for my colleague because I believe that she does a lot of in-person stuff, and I don't know how she operates, but get a printer, because I like the printer. And it's not the fastest printer. It's a thermal printer, but it prints the receipts, and it's just people are impressed when you're out there in the field and you print out a receipt, like, here you go, and like, wow, and it makes life easier. And another thing on Square does this too. Square and Swipe Simple, you can categorize and itemize all your services so that your receipt doesn't say, $30 notary signing fee or whatever, whatever everything comes out to be. It's going to be itemized. So I have notary fee, travel fee, printing fee, whatever the fees are. And for fingerprinting, I have my DOJ fee, FBI fee, my rolling fee, all that's itemized and categorized, so that if I want to run a report and see where business is coming from, to get an idea, okay, where am I collecting business from, I can run a report and go, oh, I'm doing most of my business, or most of my money is being collected for fingerprinting, for example. Okay, great. Obviously you don't need a report to tell you what you're doing most of. If you're in your business, working your business, where money's being, or where business is coming from, or what the majority is. But if you're, throughout the year, you want to run a year report and go, well, what did I do in apostille work versus, notary versus fingerprinting versus wedding officiating, whatever it might be that you're doing, that's good to do. That's good to know. So anyway, that's it. I'll see you on the next one.